Deere & Co., famous for its green and yellow tractors, bulldozers, and lawnmowers, has invested in technology and robotics for almost 20 years. The result of all that is an 8R farm tractor that is completely autonomous. Over the next 10 years, can John Deere join Tesla and other Silicon Valley tech giants as one of the top AI and robotics firms in the world? Let's find out. Starting with a look inside John Deere's plans for autonomous farming. A farming business butting heads with tech giants? This idea would seem out of place given the common misconception of the 185-year-old business as a heavy metal maker of tractors, bulldozers, and lawnmowers with the company's distinctive green and yellow paint jobs. According to George Heraud, Vice President of Automation and Autonomy for Deere, based in Moline, Illinois, that's what the company envisions for the future. A preview of this was shown at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas in January of last year, when Deere unveiled its fully autonomous 8R farm tractor, which is operated by artificial intelligence rather than a farmer at the wheel. Deere's nearly 2 decades of strategic planning and investment in automation, data analytics, GPS navigation, Internet of Things connectivity, and software engineering have culminated in the autonomous 8R. Deere intends to develop additional autonomous farm vehicles and other technology breakthroughs. However, there are now fewer than 50 of these vehicles in use worldwide. While a significant portion of that R&D was conducted in-house, the business also made a number of acquisitions and formed partnerships with ag-tech companies, gaining access to their know-how and expertise in the process. This is a result of the knowledge that technology will promote value creation and boost agricultural output, profitability, and sustainability. Even though Deere made a big statement at CES and excited the investment world, stock research expert Stephen Volkman thinks it's too early to draw any conclusions. Now, how is he aiming for that by 2030? Currently, there are fewer than 50 autonomous Deere tractors in use worldwide. A fully autonomous farming system for row crops should be in place by 2030, but in Wall Street time, that's an eternity. Deere is currently making money and adding value with well-proven automated systems that can be adapted to its current tractors, like GPS-based self-steering and precision seeding that calculates how deeply and widely to space plants. Those conditions must be met before you can look into full autonomy. Without even mentioning the marketing advantage, the autonomous 8R marks a significant advancement in current ag tech. Before it was unveiled at CES, everyone believed that complete autonomy was a pipe dream. Though none of them are currently on the market, there are roughly 30 different autonomous tractor projects being worked on around the world. But reality kicks in when Deere, which holds 60% of the North American tractor market, releases one. This situation is a reflection of Deere's autonomous plan, in which they use computer vision and machine learning in their AI. At Silicon Valley firm Blue River Technology, which Deere acquired in 2017 for $305 million, the science behind it was well underway. Next, we take a look at how it works. With the help of dozens of advanced cameras and processors, Blue River's See and Spray robotics platform can discriminate between agricultural plants and weeds when dispensing herbicides. 6 camera pairs that are mounted on the autonomous tractor can see an obstacle in the field, such as a rock, a log, or a human, and estimate its size and distance. A deep neural network classifies each pixel in an image taken by the cameras and determines whether the tractor should move forward or stop in about 100 milliseconds. In order for the tractor to use machine learning and understand what it's seeing, hundreds of thousands of photos from numerous farm locations and under varied weather and lighting situations have been collected. This functionality also enables the farmer to manage the tractor remotely while they're doing something else. Isn't that cool? Coming up, that's not the only thing Deere's invested in. This guy is on another level with his ideas for modern farming. Another element of Deere's ag-tech puzzle is autonomous driving, which was completed last year when the company paid $250 million to acquire Bear Flag Robotics. The automated navigation technology from Silicon Valley startup Bear Flag may be put onto pre-existing tractors. The most recent version of the Deere 8R tractor, which first hit the market in 2020, incorporates Blue River technology to have autonomous capabilities. That's not all. Deere has bought AI assets from 2 other leading ag-tech companies since the CES release. In April, Deere and Gus Automation, a company that created semi-autonomous orchard and vineyard sprayers, established a joint venture. A single operator may remotely manage up to 8 global unmanned spray system sprayers at once while using a laptop thanks to AI. Regardless of height or canopy size, the system can detect trees and calculate how much to spray on each one. A month after that venture, Deere announced the purchase of multiple patents and other intellectual property from AI company Light. By employing extra cameras and simulating the structure of the human eye, Light's depth perception platform enhances existing stereo vision systems and enables more precise 3D vision. The platform from Light will be incorporated into upcoming iterations of Deere's autonomous farm machinery. Deere has set up a startup collaborator program to test cutting-edge products works with customers and dealers without a more formal business engagement to keep a close eye on other agtech research and development. Up next, are there more players looking into autonomous farming? Deere's aim right now is to keep the diamonds within the fold by locating them before they're discovered by rivals. But competitors aren't far off. Case in point, 4Growers, a Pittsburgh-based startup that offers robotic harvesting and analytics for high-value crops, beginning with greenhouse tomatoes, and Burrow, a Philadelphia-based company that makes small, autonomous robots that can help farm workers with various conveyance tasks, are among the current crop of competitors. Unsurprisingly, Deere's main rivals have been working on agricultural machinery automation and autonomy as well. Since the middle of the 1990s, it appears that AGCO, whose brands include Massey Ferguson and Fendt, had been partially automating farming operations. In their tractors, there's still a person in the machine's cab, so they refer to it as supervised autonomy. So the two are slightly different because Deere is concentrating on giving its own agricultural equipment complete autonomy, whereas AGCO is interested in the larger retrofit market. They'll have a performance-improving retrofit kit for various machine brands ready in the summer of 2023. When referring to the cost of Deere's 8R, a spokesman for AGCO took a dig and said that other companies say they provide you autonomy but come with a $500,000 tractor. AGCO kits allow farmers to achieve autonomy with their current fleet, and that's a great opportunity for farmers who want to use technology to improve their results but don't want to switch their entire fleet and make that huge investment. Now, for others who've taken inspiration from Deere, a vehicle known as the Autonomous Concept Vehicle was brought to the Farm Progress Show in 2016 by Case IH, a division of London-based C&H Industrial. The modern driverless prototype tractor gave away the idea of autonomy at the time. 6 years later, Case IH introduced its Trident 5550 autonomous applicator at the Farm Progress Show in September. The 2017 release Trident 5550 is a cab-equipped spreader for dry and liquid materials in agricultural fields. The agricultural show model was updated with Raven Industries' autonomous technology, with C&H purchased in June 2021 for $2.1 billion. An improved Trident uses self-driving technology, sophisticated cameras, and AI to understand continuous obstacle detection, much like Deere's autonomous 8R. Lastly, why is autonomous farming the next big thing? Farming machinery that operates autonomously and with little supervision frees up more time for farmers to concentrate on activities other than watering, sowing, soil testing, and much more. The risk of physical harm from overexertion, heat fatigue, and the deterioration caused by excessive repeated movements are all reduced by autonomous machinery. Also, automating farming allows them to constantly keep track of all elements of resources and crops. This results in lower resource usage on productive crops, which eventually decreases operating expenses. By using this method, yields will be healthier and collected more efficiently, enabling the sale of additional harvests. Every farmer is aware of the value of becoming familiar with every inch of their land. Sensors will help in agricultural transmit data on the soil, crop health, temperature, light levels, and air quality. Farmers can use the collected data to determine which crops to sow and where the following year. This way, they'll be able to avoid overextending their resources and financial resources because of the reduced danger of human error in crop analysis. Basically, you can do anything from the palm of your hand. Who doesn't love that? And no, these robots won't be taking over your jobs. While we'll start seeing fewer people physically operating machinery in the field as a result of autonomy, this doesn't mean that there'll be fewer workers or that farmers will be any less invested in their operations. Instead, we'll observe a change in how farming is done effectively. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think farming will be fully autonomous by 2030? Let us know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.